What's up, fish tank people? This is Patrick here, just coming at you with a video, different view than normal here. Yeah, so as I said before, I picked up that 50-gallon tank. Thought it was 55, it's actually 50. Only a couple inches in the difference, in the height of the tank. So no big deal. It's actually a nice sized tank. I haven't got it with me right now. It's about an hour away in my apartment. But I'm at my mom's house today, using her garage so I can build me a stand. So ran out this morning to the hardware store, picked up some lumber, got some screws, and yeah, so here's the top or bottom. I haven't decided yet, but here's one of the top or bottom pieces here. So I made the stand 50 inches wide, so it'll fit my 48-inch tank with a little bit to spare. I made it 14 inches wide. So yeah, so that's the frame there. I just thought I'd shoot a few videos, just showing. I'll put in a few pieces here, just showing what I'm doing when I get different steps. So yeah, nothing wrong with this. A nice sunny Saturday. So I couldn't think of anything better to do. So yeah. Reason why I'm building my own stand is that I don't have a whole lot of options locally to buy stands. The only stand that I could find was a fluval stand, which was like $189 Canadian, which is a little pricey for me right now. Total invested in this so far is like $35, so I mean, it's pretty good. I'm probably going to paint it black or something, just a basic stand, nothing special. So yeah, that's it for now. And I'll just show bits and pieces throughout the video. Alright, thanks guys. Alright guys, so this is how far I've gotten. As you can see, I got the legs and supports put up. So this is the design I decided to go with. You can see that I just went with the 4 inside legs and then the outside supports that are flush with the base. So I thought about that for the longest. I knew the dimensions and stuff. That was the easy part. I just wanted to figure out what design I wanted to go with. Most people decide to go with, their own kind of design, whatever. So I looked around at a few stands on some forums that people had done up, and I thought that this design would probably be the best for what for the weight of the tank and stuff like that. What I went with was, instead of having the 2x4 laid flat, I had it stood up on its side. It's just basic physics that a 2x4 can hold more weight on its side than it can laid flat. So it just helps for the stand, so it doesn't bow with age, kind of thing. So it'll just keep solid, because the 50-gallon tank filled with substrate and whatnot, you're looking at around the 60 or 600 pound mark. So it's a lot of weight. Plus, you really don't want to come home to 50 gallons of water on your floor and all your fish dried up. So that wouldn't be, that's not fun. So this is the design I decided to go with. So I'm just about to put the top half on there, and I should be finished at the basic structure. Not sure what I want to do as to dressing it up. I'm thinking maybe plywood around the sides, just paint it black. I don't want anything too extravagant. I'm a student living in an apartment. I don't really need fancy furniture. This is just, a way to save money. So, as I said with my other videos, the whole, student saving on a budget kind of thing, this is one of those ways you can do it. The stands that they sell at pet stores are okay. They look really nice, for sure. But they use black MDF board. And MDF swells with once water gets in it. And it's just a really sketchy kind of wood. It can crack without you noticing on the inside of it. But the main point being is that it swells with water. If water gets in it, it's basically ruined. So that's kind of a stupid thing to use for a fish tank stand. So I find these homemade stands, I think they're more sturdy, in my opinion, way sturdy. This is probably overkill what I'm doing, but so calculated the height. Next thing you want to do with stands, you want to see where you're putting your stand. Where's the stand going? How high is it able to be? How low is too low? So you got to kind of find that medium there. How I got my measurements is that I'm putting this tank actually underneath a window in the living room that it's going to be in. So you know, I didn't want to I don't have room to put the tank along a wall, so it has to go under this window. So basically I measured from the floor to the bottom of the window and then subtracted the height of the aquarium from that number, and then voila, that's your magic number. That's how high your stand has to be. So just keep that stuff in mind when you're designing a stand. It's, it'll suck to, go out and put so much work into something and then find that it's either too low for you to enjoy or it's too high. This here is kind of too low for me, but I kind of had to make that compromise due to the fact that it has to go under the window and I don't have a lot of room to move the tank around the room. So yeah, here it is. This is, I'll keep going for a few more clips just to show the rest of the steps, and keep tuned. Alright guys, so here's the final product. This is the frame here. Finally got it all, screwed together. Got the top put on. I got 2 supports put in the rear with some 90-degree brackets there. Yeah, so just your average tank stand. Not sure what I want to do with it with regards to what I'm going to put on top as well as what I'm going to put on bottom, and how I'm going to sheet the sides in. I'm not totally sure what I want to do with that yet. Right now, as of now, it's fairly open looking. I may put 2 supports in the front there. And then it gives me some room to mount doors and whatnot. I might do that. Not sure. Gotta really study it first and just see what I'd like to do with it. But yeah, here's a quick way. If you don't mind it being a little shabby, it's a quick way to make a stand. It took me a couple hours just to do it all. And I'm 19, I really don't do a whole lot with wood. If you're used to working with wood and building things, this is a piece of cake for you. So yeah, this is kind of like a learn as you go type thing. I've done lots of, framing in houses and stuff, but it's always been with other people, and I kind of did this myself today. So yeah, all in all, it didn't come out too bad. Looks pretty good. So now it really comes down to finishing it up, making it look the part, so it looks good in my living room. So yeah, that's it for now. So I'll keep you guys posted on any other things I do with it. So here it is, guys. Here's the finished product. As I said earlier in the earlier clips, said I was just going to leave it rough and probably paint it black or something. But I decided to do a little bit more with it. Yeah, so I went out and I picked up it's called packaged pine, and it has grooves, so they all stitch together, and they're air nailed in. So I just got a nail gun, air nailed them in right around the perimeter and on the inside there. Then I picked up a quart of stain and hit the stand with some stain. I believe the color is a dark walnut. Just cheap stain from Walmart. The only thing that was open, because I did this on a Sunday. So yeah, some cheap Walmart stain, and it looks great. Overall invested in this stand. I am not 100% sure, and I know this is no help to anybody, but I am not sure. It's somewhere in the vicinity of between, I would say, it's just under maybe the $100 mark, because by the time this pine was fairly expensive actually, and I actually showed it to my mom for picking this up for me. She was pretty pumped that I did this stand by myself and attempted a project like this and took this on to save money for myself and build something cool and just practice my woodworking skills. So she was pretty pumped about that, so she picked me up some of this pine. It's not the cheapest where I'm from, maybe cheaper where you guys are, but yeah. So this is it. As you can see, you got a bit of
storage on this side, there's storage in there. Right now I just have junk in there, you know, random fish keeping junk, spare filters, chemicals, filter floss, so on. I'm going to put a door here eventually, but right now I ran out of time, and not exactly sure what I'm going to do for a door there yet. And you can see my canisters on the floor currently. I need to drill some holes in the back there to stand to run the piping and the wiring for the canister filter. But yeah, here it is. This is how it sits in my apartment. Yeah, I'm right under a window there. It sucks. I need to get a black background for the back of the tank. I don't have any algae issues right now, so it's been there a couple months now, 3 or 4 months, and I haven't had any problems with algae yet, so fingers crossed. Well, I do have a bit of black hair algae, but nothing, it's due to my lighting, not due to the window, and I keep the blinds shut, and I don't get a lot of sun here. Anyways, yeah, so this is it. Fits really nicely in the room, and I'm pretty pumped. Next thing I'm getting is a T5, probably, I'm not sure, 2 or 4 bulb, who knows. And yeah, so this is the stand. Thanks for watching this lengthy video. And if you guys have any more questions about how I built this stand, feel free to shoot me a comment or a message, or if you want me to shoot another video to clear up any more things, I'd be glad to do so. So thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, here's a homemade tank stand. Peace cake.